we're back. Today is an ass and abs workout. I got my homegirl Lynette here. She's gonna go ahead and demonstrate all the exercises for us. We're gonna start off with exercise number 1, which is gonna be a reverse lunge kickback. So if you get into a lunge position, it's more like a pulsating kind of lunge, but you're gonna go ahead and lunge, come up, kick back, squeeze the glute. We're gonna do 14 on each side. So let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Switch sides. From here, we're going to drop down into reverse mountain climbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right. So from here, we're going to drop into a reverse mountain climber, also known as a booty climber. The reason why we call them booty climbers is because as you're kicking back, you're pushing back on the glutes. Let's go for 21 each side. This exercise is definitely to get your heart rate up. So it'll go ahead and, mix it in with a little bit of cardio. All right, so exercise number 3 is one of my personal favorites. We're gonna go ahead and squat down. We're gonna monster walk 3 steps back. You're gonna come up into a full squat, back down, walk it forward, 3 small steps. Your steps should be heel to toe, heel to toe. While she goes ahead and demonstrates this, we're gonna go down and back 7 times, okay? I'm gonna run inside and get her a mat. All right, you guys, so for exercise number 4, she's gonna drop down and do an accordion crunch. Let's switch over to single bands. Another thing I want you guys to notice, Lynette is a savage. So I make her double up on her bands. That is one of the great things about the 3.0 bands is that you can go from a single resistance to double the resistance and even quadruple the resistance if you wanna do just a single leg kickback and you got a lot of strength and you're used to doing heavy kickbacks on the cable machines. You can go up to about 25 to 30 pounds on this one system. But let's drop back. So an accordion crunches, she's gonna hold her legs up 90 degrees. Maybe come down a little bit. Yeah. All right, she's gonna hold her legs up 90 degrees and she's gonna come up and crunch. Notice her legs act like an accordion, so her body's gonna go up and down. She's not gonna let them come all the way out, she's just gonna fight the band. All right, let's go. 21, 1, 2. Just give me 14. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead. Exercise number 5 is gonna be what we call a heel drag into a hip thrust. So it's almost like doing a lying leg curl. And then once you bring your heels back to your hands, you're gonna thrust your hips into the air. So for her, again, she's got a lot of power in those legs. So we're gonna double her up. All right, ready? Lay back. So all she's gonna do is drag her heels all the way to her hands, thrust her hips up in the air for a second, 1,000, back down, and drag them out. Let's go. 14, 2. Again, guys, I'm only demonstrating 14 reps. We typically do 21 here in our program, sometimes even 28. Again, like I told you guys yesterday, you can do Tabatas. If you want to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, you can do 1 minute rounds, 30 seconds off. I mean, challenge yourself. The more advanced you are, obviously, you know, the more challenging the workout's gonna be. So someone like myself or like Lynette, we would do 1 minute rounds because sometimes 21 just isn't enough. And the way I personally like to do my 1 minute rounds is I like to do 30 with a very slow tempo, and then the other 30 seconds, I will pump them out. So after I got the muscle full of blood and it's engaged, then I just pump out with light short reps until I can't anymore. All right, from there, we're gonna go into a Russian twist. So just cross your legs. Right, and the last two exercises is going to be a pull-through, so let's switch them to our wrists. And what she's going to do is she's going to put the bands on her wrist, she's going to squat back, squat down almost like a sumo squat, and then come up and pull the bands through, squeezing her glutes. And I really want to emphasize on the squeeze here, so let's take about a 1 to 2 second hold. Squatting, notice how she reaches back, so the bands are kind of all the way back here. Now she's going to come up and pull through and squeeze at the top. Notice how she squeezes 1 second, 2 seconds, you know, 1,000, 2, 1,000 count, back down. Everything is about controlling your tempo, controlling the speed, emphasize on the squeeze. Sometimes it is about speed, guys, like the booty climbers. That's an exercise to get your heart rate up. But sometimes, since we are doing resistance training, we really want to emphasize on that squeeze. All right, and exercise number 8 is going to be her favorite, knee-ins. So we're gonna go for seated knee-ins. She loves to do these. Again, this is an exercise that you can do with bands, without bands. All these exercises can be done with or without bands, guys. If you were doing the pull-through or the Sumo-Squat pull-through and you didn't have bands, all you're gonna do, guys, is kind of open your stance. I'm gonna kind of turn this way towards you. Open your stance, squat down, reach back to your toes, come up and squeeze. Thrust those hips forward. I mean, there is no reason why you can't do these workouts. No bands, no problem. You want to go double or you want to go single? All right, you're the beast, bro. All right, so she's gonna beast it out and she's gonna go ahead and do double and show off a little bit. But this is her jam right here. She can do these all day, no hands. She doesn't even have the balance. I can't do that shit. You know, I fall all over the place. But yeah. So there you have it, guys. Today's ass and abs workout, man. It's a really good one. Again, you can do an AMRAP, which is as many rounds as possible in 28 minutes. And again, for those of you who need a challenge, man, I will go 5 rounds, 1 minute each exercise, and a 30-second break. So go ahead, guys, challenge yourself. Happy fun day, and I hope everybody's staying safe. Peace.